You can do it. Back, down. Yay!
Did you record over there?
Yes.
Oh, really? Which one?
I'm recording the whole time.
From the beginning.
Welcome to this episode of the No One Buys Rotten Food podcast, where we explore all topics related to becoming more competent and confident so that you can create genuine relationships and live a meaningful life. My name is Mario Augsburger, and my guest today is my friend Serap. We talked about how to meet women like Serap, and we even tell the story about how the two of us met. We discussed the best way Serap ever got approached by a guy, how to take the lead and ask women out, do looks and money matter, should a guy pay on the first date, and what is the best first date location, the main qualities Serap looks for in a man, how she changed her mind about relationships, how to date like a Turkish person, and so much more. If you're listening to this podcast on Spotify or on any of the other audio-only platforms, check out the video version on YouTube. Before we begin, I would like to invite you to check out my free email newsletter. It's called the Outside the Box newsletter, and you can find it in the show notes below. There is no other free piece of content where I offer as much practical advice as in my newsletter, so be sure to check it out. Now, without further ado, please enjoy this episode of the No One Buys Rotten Food podcast. Serap,
Hello.
welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We've been planning this for quite a while.
Yes, finally, we got this.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So, the most interesting question is also my
Yeah.
favorite question that I always like to ask guests.
Yeah.
It is, how did we meet?
Oh my God. Our story is amazing. Yeah. So, I was going to go to Brazil as a solo traveler. So, I just went into the airplane. I was looking for my seat, and then I found it. So, and I just sat down, and then I saw someone, and I just say hi. So he said, "You said hi," and then you asked me, what do you have in your bag?" I gave you answer, and then
Well, what did you have in your bag?
I bought some presents to my friends. And they were living in Brazil.
Mhm.
So I just said that, okay, there is some presents, and I showed the presents to you.
I don't even remember what present it was it?
Like
It was some piece of art, I think.
devil eye or
Yeah.
something, like,
And
like
I mean, you came from Turkey, so it was
Yeah.
probably something Turkish as
traditional
well, right?
Turkish
Yeah,
presents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're from Turkey.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Turkey. Yeah, I'm from Istanbul. So yeah, we met just like this, and then we talked maybe 12 hours.
Yeah, like around 12, 13 hours. I
Yeah.
think it's really interesting that we met this way because
Yeah.
a lot of people struggle meeting people.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can meet people everywhere, literally everywhere. Right?
Oh.
And you
of
just
course.
always have to make sure you talk to the people that are right next to you, no
Yeah.
matter where you are. Right now, if you're in
Yeah.
the coffee shop, if you are in a bar, or if it's in the airplane, right? It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
You can
of
just
course.
always talk to people there. And I think you're also very good at that,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah, and this journey was amazing for me. And so we enjoyed a lot, and like journey was so fast at the same time because we were talking and everything was so good. So yeah, I will always remember our journey.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And I also like that I met other friends through you
Yeah.
later. Like I spent some time in Brazil when you already left.
Oh
And
yeah.
you said, "Oh, you should meet my friend." And then I actually spent Brazilian Carnival in Rio with your friend. And she
Yeah.
then introduced me to a lot of her friends
Yeah.
and her parents and everything. It was amazing. It was just an
you
awesome
had such a good
experience.
time, with her. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
I think 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, long time ago. And then
Yeah.
we met in London again. So here we are right now. Yeah.
Here we are. Yeah, we've met a couple of times in London
Couple
ever
of times.
since. And I find it interesting because people often think when they're traveling and they're meeting people, they don't need to stay in touch with these people because they're never going to see them anyway ever
Yeah.
again. But
Yeah.
sometimes it happens. Sometimes you will never see them again.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
if they're cool people and you stay in touch with them and you do this often with people,
Yeah.
then eventually you will meet people
Yeah.
that happen to be in the same place again.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you can become a friend and for long term and maybe for forever, hopefully.
Yeah.
So which is so good, and we have such a nice memories, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And
We
also-
did good job, yeah.
And also, the crazy thing is, yesterday we met our other friend again together
Yeah.
that I met through you back then in Brazil that I spent carnival with.
Yes.
So, and then through her, we met some new people yesterday. So it
Yes.
keeps on going, right? You keep on meeting people.
Yes. Yes.
Obviously, this doesn't happen with every person you meet. It doesn't always keep going, but sometimes it does.
Our circle is growing up, and
Yeah.
which is so good, and I'm so
Yeah.
happy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you do this a lot, actually, that you
A lot.
introduce your friends to people,
Yeah.
and that also maybe your friends introduce you to their friends, or
Oh yeah. I do it a lot, and I always meet my friends and always introduce everyone, and so I like it. And
Mhm.
I think people should know each other. So yeah.
do you think it is more likely for your friends to introduce you to other friends because you introduce them to your friends?
I don't. I didn't think about it
Yeah.
before. This is such a nice question. I think I'm a social woman,
Yeah.
and so my friend know it, and my friends know it. So maybe that's why they introduced me. I introduced them. Actually, I don't know this question answer very
Yeah.
well. Yeah, I didn't
I'm always
think-
wondering about this because I have the feeling that it happens like that when I do it myself.
Yeah.
And that's why I always tell my clients to introduce their friends to their
Yeah.
other friends and to
Yeah.
new people they meet,
yeah.
because people always are happy to meet other people,
Oh yeah.
and then eventually they will return the favor as well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Maybe I am an easygoing person, so my friend can introduce me anyone, and maybe that's why.
I wanted to ask you about getting approached
Okay.
generally by men,
Yeah.
or I mean by people in general, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is the best way you ever got approached by a guy?
Oh. Okay. So.
Except for me in the airplane, obviously.
It was good opportunity to
Yeah.
say that. Yeah. I can say I was going to university, so
Where was that?
in Turkey.
In Turkey.
Yeah, in
Okay.
Turkey. I was going to university, and I was seeing a guy like around. We were not in same classroom, but I was seeing a guy. I was thinking, oh, he's attractive, but I didn't approach him.
Mhm.
Like women, like this is difficult for us.
Yeah.
So they should approach. Like maybe I'm thinking old school, but I'm thinking like that. So one day, like my class finished, and he was waiting for me around, and so he said that hello. I said hello. Yeah. He asked me my phone number straight away, and so I was so happy when he asked me, and I gave my number,
Mm.
and then we started talking, and yeah. She
Nice.
approached me, and I remember that day, and it was
Mhm.
good. Yeah.
That's very interesting because usually I would actually not recommend my clients to straight away ask for the phone number.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they do that and there's nothing before that, then she's like, oh, I can't trust this guy. I don't know him.
Yeah.
Whereas in this case, it probably was different because you already had a crush on him. You already
Oh,
looked
yeah,
at him,
crush.
right? You
Yeah,
already
yeah,
were like,
yeah,
oh, wow,
yeah.
this guy, I really like him. I hope he talks to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. But I think that also shows that this guy was probably generally working on himself and like
Yeah.
was an attractive person,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So he was working on his life,
Yeah.
and he was a social person probably as well.
Yeah.
And that made you kind of sensed that. Maybe you didn't know it exactly, like what it was exactly about him,
Yeah.
but you could kind of sense something about this guy.
Of course, I was thinking he had confidence.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can ask me because he were thinking I'm look at him. I was looking at him. So and one day just he made decision and he asked me. So he had a confidence.
Oh, so
yeah.
you saw him looking at you.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that makes a big difference as well, right?
We were looking each other.
Yeah.
At the school, but
Mhm.
we never spoke. Yeah, we didn't have mutual friends as well,
Mhm.
and so one day when he asked me, I was so happy.
That's nice. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing as well. because sometimes it just is kind of an approach just looking at a person,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
just walking around the streets, if you're shy to approach people, it's actually a good exercise to go
Yeah.
around and just look people in the eyes
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
not be the first person to look away,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
It's actually really interesting how people react, especially if they're attracted to you.
Yes, of course.
They might actually smile at you or whatever. Some people think you're weird, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And yeah, some people, they might feel threatened, then you better look away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
usually you will notice, right?
The worst case, they can say just no. Or
Yeah.
like just no. And so that's okay. They should try more. Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think is the difference between dating in Turkey
Oh.
and dating in London, because you live in London now?
Oh yeah, this is very, very different. So in London, like before going to date, before relationship,
Mhm.
in Turkey we go into relationship straight away.
Okay.
Like which is not good, I don't know, but
Mhm.
like in London people see each other, people see many people at the same time. We don't see many people at the same time
Mhm.
in Turkey. We just see one
Mm.
person, and we can see, okay, we have relationship,
Yeah.
and we go into relationship straight away.
Okay.
And so
And what does
big
that, when you
difference.
say go into a relationship straight away, what does that entail? Like what does that exactly mean? Like you're straight away introducing him to your
Oh
parents,
no,
or
not like that
Yeah.
maybe, but we don't say we are seeing each other. We
Mhm.
say we have relationship.
Oh,
People,
interesting.
Yeah, we people start relationship and then slowly introduce with friends or
Mhm.
family, but this is relationship
But it's
from
yeah.
the beginning.
Wow.
And like this is a little bit different, maybe
Mhm.
big difference when I compare with London, but we do it.
Mhm.
And in London, it was weird for me. People see many people at the
Mhm.
same time.
So,
and so-
how long have you been here?
5 years.
5 years.
So like it is so weird, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was it a big shock for you when you came?
Big shock for me. What? Yeah, for
Yeah,
me
yeah.
this is so weird because you cannot do it at the same time. Like
Yeah. So it's
uh,
still weird for you.
so weird for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you should focus on just one person.
Yeah.
Like because maybe I'm old school. I came from Turkey
Mhm.
or something like that. But yeah, I think
Mhm.
like this. Yeah.
But I think it's also the same as what we talked about this afternoon
Yeah.
when we talked about the freedom to choose, well, the freedom of choice
Oh yeah.
or the freedom from choice.
Yes.
Because if you're choosing one person, now
Yeah.
you have the freedom from choice, and you
Yes.
don't always think the grass is greener on the other side,
Yeah.
but you get to know this person properly,
Yes.
and you can work on the relationship.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a healthy way, to do relationship. Yeah.
And why do you think this is so different in Turkey compared to here? Like, is it because of the religion, or what do you think is the reason for that?
Maybe we are traditional. We are old school. I don't think this is about religion because I'm not religious.
Mhm.
So, but I'm thinking the same way. This is maybe cultural.
Yeah, and what I could imagine is that the religion feeds into the culture, even
yeah.
though people might not be religious,
Yeah.
because some people are religious and religion has been around for a long
Yeah.
time. It shapes the culture,
Yes, true.
right? And
Yeah.
then these rules are still there, even though maybe people are not even so religious anymore.
Yeah.
Now-
True.
I have a question for you, because I think most guys, when they meet someone from a different country, it's always good to say something in that person's language
Oh
to
yeah.
kind of make them laugh.
Yeah.
So do you have something for us in Turkish
Yeah.
that would make a Turkish person laugh when you approach them?
Okay, if a guy meet a Turkish girl, the guy can say lokum. Lokum means delight, and lokum means at the same time like a pretty girl in Turkish.
Interesting.
If they say lokum, and
Lokum.
delight, and the girl gonna be happy and like gonna be laugh.
And it's
yeah.
easy as well. Or I mean, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but lokum.
Yeah,
Yeah?
well done,
Yeah?
well done. Yeah, great. If you say
Nice.
lokum, a Turkish girl, you can get this Turkish girl. Yeah.
So I actually have a friend, and he used to when he talked to women, he used to always know a little bit of their language.
Oh yeah.
And it was back then when I also lived in London,
yeah.
and he would just meet a woman from no matter where, and he would have something like that.
Oh, okay.
And then he would his thing was just approaching her, asking her where she's from. She said where she's from, and then he just said something like that.
Yeah.
She would smile,
Yeah.
and it might lead somewhere.
This is icebreaker at the same time.
It's great.
Yeah.
And it also shows that you're a competent person because you know something.
Of course.
Right, about
of course.
different cultures and so on. And
Of course. Yeah.
that's great. So, what are the main qualities that you're looking for in a man?
Oh, okay. Such a good question. I'm looking for like confidence and also like trustworthy person and independent person, independent man, which is so important. And like actually healthy life is so important for me. If someone has healthy life, it shows this person has discipline. It makes me it is so important for me at the same time. Yeah.
Because you also have a healthy lifestyle.
Yes,
And
I have a healthy lifestyle.
And it wouldn't fit for you to have someone that doesn't have a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, no,
Right?
yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's also something I always tell clients, that when they're looking for a very good-looking woman that has a really good body,
Yeah.
that goes to the gym a lot,
Yeah.
right? When they're looking for her, they have to ask themselves, can I offer what I'm looking for?
Of course, of course. What
Because-
will I put on the table, you know?
Yeah.
I'm looking for something, but I should put something on the table at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, so before you can expect a woman to look great,
Yeah.
maybe you should go to the gym yourself first.
Of course,
right?
of course.
so on.
Yeah. Eat
Yeah.
healthy, go to gym, or at least walk. And so important.
So if someone was a smoker, would that be a red flag straight away?
red flags straight
away?
Yeah, straight away.
That's
yeah,
very,
yeah,
that's
straight
very,
away.
very interesting.
Because I don't smoke. You know, smoking is very bad smell.
Yeah.
So smelling is so important for me, and so it can be
Yeah, that's amazing.
yeah.
I like the notes that you gave me here.
Yeah.
The note paper, it says teacher's notes on it.
Teachers.
Where I wrote
know
down
that.
my questions
Yeah, yeah, because
you are a teacher.
Yes.
But how do you say that when it's a nursery?
Oh, okay. My
Do you
story.
call yourself a teacher, or is it a different word for nursery?
Like earlier educator.
Educator.
I'm a teacher actually.
Yeah.
I'm a teacher. I was a teacher in Turkey, and then I moved to London.
How old
and-
were your students in Turkey?
13 years old.
Okay.
12, 13.
Difficult age.
Teenagers. Yeah, they were teenagers. Yeah. difficult.
Are the teenagers in Turkey as difficult as the teenagers here?
I think teenagers are teenagers. Everywhere. The same. I think the same. Yeah. But at the same time, I love them. Yeah. They are sometimes difficult, but you know, this is difficult stage of life at the same time. Yeah.
So we are in your nursery right now.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes.
And I'm wondering how you came to that idea to start a nursery.
Oh, okay.
You were
Then
sick and tired of the teenagers, and you were like, "Get out of here! You annoy me. I want to have the
no.
little kids now."
I still teach Turkish online.
Oh,
And
nice.
they're every ages, like can be child, can be teenager, or can be adult. I'm still teaching Turkish. But like when I came to London, I was thinking, what can I do? I want to teach something in London. So, and then I started to work nurseries and preschools, and I do love children, and I do love work with young children. And then I made decision. Oh, okay, I can open my own place. So, and then I opened my own place. I love
And
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
I mean,
yeah.
it's a beautiful place. I
Thank
don't know if
you.
you can see it in the back, all the toys and so on.
Yeah.
And on the other side, there's like even more.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it.
Thank
And
you.
do you think some of your nurturing qualities, because you have very, I would say, attractive nurturing qualities
Yeah.
that men usually like,
Yeah.
do you think they come from your job?
Oh, maybe they can come from my job. People say, "Oh, you have such a big heart,"
Mm-hmm.
or you are very patient, and so and passion, and so maybe it comes from my job. Because I work with children, and so I'm a very patient person at the same time. Or yeah.
So what do you think are some other things that you learn from the kids? Because I imagine it's almost like therapy spending times with kids, right?
Yeah.
Like spending a lot of time with kids actually. It's like you remind yourself of your own childhood, or they remind you of your own childhood,
Oh.
and then you learn a lot from them, I would
Of
imagine.
course. I learned a lot from them, and they always inspire me. Because like their world is very colorful and they are very innocent,
Mm-hmm.
and they remind me my childhood as well, and so they are amazing.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's literally like therapy. spending
literally
time with
like
kids.
therapy. And I forgot the time during the day.
Mhm.
We have silly dancing and we have lots of things here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, your friend told me today that you are starting to dance at 9 in the morning.
9 in
every day there is like a big dance party down here with all the kids.
Yes. Every day 9 o'clock we have dancing party. You are invited. Yeah. Join us sometime. Yeah, we enjoy a lot every day. Yeah.
Yeah. How many kids do you have right now?
I have 8 kids right now, but I will have 10 kids from March.
What do you usually get from guys when you tell them your story about nursery and so on? Do they like that?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah?
like that. They are thinking I will be a good mother.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like they would think, oh yeah, so she must have nurturing qualities, very
Yeah.
good for I don't know, like the guy's evolutionary
Yeah, they are
radar
thinking
gets
of-
triggered, and it's like, oh yes, that's good for her
Yeah.
to take care of the babies.
Yeah. They are thinking like that.
How much do you care about looks and money when it comes to guys? Because
Oh.
that's a big topic for guys always. They always
Yeah.
think, oh, I just don't look good enough. I don't have enough money.
Yeah.
I'm just useless.
Yeah.
Anyway, women don't like me because of that.
Oh no. Like honest answer is for me, if a man has a healthy lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
but just like not muscles, not
Yeah.
like this, that just teeth are so very important, and
Yeah.
good smell and healthy lifestyle, and that's it. This is not that difficult. Like
And
I
clean
think.
nails.
Clean nails, and yeah.
We had this in another podcast episode. That's why I'm saying that right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, clean,
Yeah.
clean nails, clean hair, like cleaning, basic cleaning things,
Yeah.
and good smell at the same time. And about money, I'm looking for a guy who can earn money, like maybe same as me,
Yeah.
at least same as me,
So he's financially stable,
financially stable.
but he
He
doesn't
can-
have to be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Doesn't have to be rich, and we can be rich together or not.
We can be rich together.
or not.
Mm.
Doesn't matter. This is like I don't believe that money can't bring happiness,
Mhm.
and you can make your own happiness.
Mhm.
So yeah, just financially stable man is perfect. Like doesn't need to be rich.
Did you always think like that, or did this change over time with age and experience?
I think I was always thinking like
Yeah?
that. Yeah. From the beginning,
That's
yeah. I
nice.
was always thinking like that because for me, this is not important luxury restaurants or like very expensive presents. No, doesn't matter for me. I want to go to picnic with my partner. or something like that, or just travel or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool. And what would you recommend a guy to do on a first date?
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. For first date, for me, maybe can be nice, like wine bar or like little bit, like candles, maybe
Mm-hmm.
something like that, and like not basic things, but nice things. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, not dinner or something like that.
Nothing too crazy.
No, but like maybe like wine bar or something like that.
Mhm.
I don't like coffee dates. Like,
Oh, really? Interesting.
no, like just coffee
Yeah,
dates
yeah.
or something like that.
How come?
I don't know why, but coffee.
You don't
has-
like coffee?
Maybe I don't like coffee.
You really don't like coffee?
I really don't like
Oh,
coffee.
wow. Okay, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, I'm a tea person. Yeah.
That's very rare though, because most people like coffee.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why most people like coffee dates
I'm
as
a
well,
Turkish girl. I'm a Turkish girl.
right? Yeah.
I like tea.
You like tea.
Yeah.
Turkish tea.
Yeah, Turkish
Yeah?
tea. If they want to date with me, they can bring me for tea. Yeah,
And
They
it
can
has to
take
be
me to-
Turkish tea.
yeah, us Turkish tea. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or no, I'm joking. I'm kidding. Maybe just like wine
Yeah.
bars, like some candles or
Mm.
something like that. Like because before first date, I think everyone is nervous.
Yeah.
We need something like, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking right now about coffee
Uh,
and and how like caffeine. Like, have you had much caffeine in your life, or were you like, did you try it and were like, oh, I don't like this at all? away.
I don't like it at all. I
Okay.
tried many times.
Many
but,
times. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Did you do it many times in a row? Like one day, another day, or did you like do it with a big distance?
Big distance.
Okay.
Yeah, big
Because
distance.
there's something I
Yeah.
learned the other day, which I find super interesting
Yeah,
about caffeine.
yeah.
And that is when you consume caffeine, when something has caffeine, even just a little bit,
Okay.
even if it doesn't taste amazing, like you don't like it at first so much,
Yeah,
over time, you will like it just because it has caffeine inside.
yeah.
And basically, your body will crave the caffeine.
yeah.
Like your body will like the caffeine,
Yeah.
right? I find it really fascinating because caffeine itself doesn't actually taste good. It's kind of more bitter.
But I'm tea addicted at the same time.
Tea addicted?
Yeah.
Does Turkish-
You know it. You know
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I
I'm
know,
tea
I know, I
addicted.
know.
Yeah.
Does Turkish tea have caffeine in it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how it happened.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. How old were you when you first started drinking that tea?
Turkish tea. Oh my god, I should be very young. Maybe.
Like, is there like a limit where they say, okay, you little kids can't drink it because there's caffeine inside, or
Oh,
do they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
care?
Yeah, we had limits.
Yeah?
Maybe I was maybe 10 years old or something.
Mhm.
For beginnings, I didn't like tea that much. But when I became teacher,
Then you were a tea.
a teacher. Oh my god. I didn't think about it like
So
that.
my friend Julia, if you're listening, Julia, you're gonna love this one.
Hello, Julia. Yeah.
Because okay, I always make this type of jokes with Julia,
Yeah.
and she always has to rate them from 1 to 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see if she's gonna tell us which number this one gets. Maybe I will actually even put it in the podcast, the number that I got for it. So yeah, when you became a teacher,
Teacher, I started to drink tea because break times we just have tea for drink
yeah,
in our teacher's room. So I just started tea addicted. Yeah.
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 And I mean also maybe to get some energy.
Yeah, some
as well.
energy, and you're always talking. You need to drink something warm, and I can just found tea in the teacher's room, and then
I can't stop thinking about it now in the tea
Yeah.
chairs room.
Yeah.
There's tea and chair in there, you know.
Anyway, yeah.
chairs and tea. I love it. Okay, so it's fascinating that you always seem to love your jobs. Like when
Oh.
you were a teacher,
Yeah.
and now also when you're having the nursery,
Yeah.
you always seem to really be excited about your jobs. Like
Of course.
I know you since I met you, it was always like, yeah, my job, I love my job.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it was also like, yeah, I love traveling. So it was like
Yeah.
traveling and
my
and your job,
yeah,
right?
traveling and my job. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. So I made decision to be teacher. Maybe I was 12 years old.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was So
Mm.
I love my job. I love children. I love my job. I love being in the classroom, and so
Mhm.
which is so good. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
There is no boss.
There's no boss.
Yeah, yeah.
That's actually that's true. That's really nice because there's not there's no boss watching you in the classroom. Never
No.
thought about that.
No, there is no boss. So you can go for your way.
Mm.
And so
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you have any other jobs in the past that you didn't like?
When I came to London, I worked as a waitress,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so hard for me.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
it is a
I
hard
didn't-
job.
Yeah, it was such a hard job,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
did you work?
A Turkish restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so hard for me. I wanna forget. Yeah,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
how long did you do that for?
maybe 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, not long time, but it was hard job. A really hard
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do before that. Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine. So, what beliefs about relationships have you changed in the last few years?
Last few years. Okay. Good question.
I mean, also maybe with you coming to London,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Because I think that must have changed a lot because every time you travel, you just kind of you see how people do things differently, and then you're like, oh, maybe I should do things differently, and then you change your beliefs. I don't know if it happened to you like that, but
my story is not good about relationship in London
Mm.
because I break up with my partner in
Yeah.
London. So
did you at the beginning come with your partner here?
like yeah, something started and then we
Yeah.
break up, and so
But you met him in
Turkey,
and then you came with him together.
Yeah,
here.
we came here
Okay.
together, and then we break up, and so it was hard because of we always surviving in London,
Mhm.
and so what I see, when you are surviving, your relationship can be break, which is not good. So I learned from my last heartbreak.
Mhm.
So you should be powerful as a couple. If you forget your responsibility as a couple, your relationship will be break. Like
Mm.
I'm thinking in London, we forgot about relationship. We just focus on like to live, like
Yeah, yeah.
surviving and so on. But this is not this is not good.
Yeah.
We didn't make time for each other. We were thinking our relationship was very strong,
Mhm.
but
But it needs work.
yeah,
right?
any relationship is strong. You need work. You need work
Mhm.
on about it. Otherwise, your relationship gonna be break. Even you are together for 10 years, 15 years, or any time.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I actually moved out of London,
yeah,
because I was kind of overwhelmed by the amount of things you feel like you need to do here.
yeah.
And I think that's probably what also broke your relationship, because there was
yeah.
like so many things you felt like you needed to do because it's such a big city and it's overwhelming.
Yes, and difficult city at the
Yeah.
same time.
Do you like British guys more or Turkish guys?
Oh, not Turkish guy anymore.
Not Turkish guy anymore. You got traumatized.
Oh no, not Turkish guy anymore.
Mm.
Yeah. Can from any country actually. I
Mm.
cannot say like British or of course.
You're open to every country? Yeah.
Can be every countries, because like this is not about country or just I don't want anyone very religious
Okay.
or something like that,
Mhm.
and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it because you had bad experience with religious people?
Yeah, I came from Turkey, and some people can be very religious in
Mhm.
Turkey. I'm really overwhelmed about it. So yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, your values have to be aligned. That's the important thing.
Yes. Yes,
think.
true. Yeah.
I'm wondering, did you ever do a personality test?
Oh, I didn't do it,
Hmm.
but I did like attachment style test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us which one you are? Or you don't have to say, but
I will not tell you.
you don't want to say.
No, no, no.
That's fine.
But attachment style can
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
change.
Yeah,
with-
and it's also not a fixed one for you usually, right?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you are kind of having a tendency towards being, for example, avoidant.
But
or
I can say honestly,
anxious.
I'm not avoidant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say proudly,
Yeah.
I'm not avoidant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that can change over time, and you can also be like a little bit anxious, a little bit
Yeah.
avoidant,
Oh yeah.
and mainly secure. And there's so
Yeah.
many combinations.
Yeah. True.
And so on, right?
But what I believe that like we always need space in relationship,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't mean you are avoidant. But everyone needs some space.
It just has to stay within balance.
Balance. Yeah, of course.
Because some people, they say, I need space, but what they really need is they need to be closer, but they're afraid of being close.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why they say they need space.
I mean, not like that, but we need our hobbies. We need our friends, and we
Mm.
need mutual friends, mutual hobbies at the same time. But we should keep our friendships, our hobbies, and our free times
Mhm.
at the same time. Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
relationship can be ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should have girls' night out or friends' night out. Sometimes couples are together all the time, and then they can get bored. Like
They get on each other's nerves.
yeah.
Because there's also nothing you can tell the other person anymore.
of course,
Right?
they should trust each other, and then they should go out by themselves as well, and then
Mhm.
they should go out together with friends and with
Yeah.
yeah.
So would you say that you have a type?
Okay. Good question. I don't have specific type,
Mm-hmm.
but when I see someone, when I get some vibe, yeah, I can like the person.
Mhm.
Like especially smell is so important for me. If
Mhm.
someone smells nice, I'm okay. Yeah, yeah.
And with nice smell, you mean just not a bad smell? Or you mean a nice perfume?
Nice perfume,
yeah.
and nice aftershave, and
Mm.
like I should feel this person is totally clean person.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
And if they put something on, it seems like they're more clean.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's strange how that happens, but it just seems like it.
Yeah.
I always have this theory that I don't want to put on too much,
Yeah.
because also subconsciously people pick up like pheromones,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to cover that. I don't want to put on so much
Ah.
that the people cannot pick up the pheromones anymore, because if you like have a lot of testosterone, for example, that can be very attractive for women. Sometimes,
Okay.
right? If you're enjoying this podcast and you would like to go on a deep dive inside my mind, you would definitely love the Outside the Box newsletter. This is where I discuss all my newest thoughts, coupled with some tips and tricks and other outside the box ideas I'm exploring. There is no other piece of free content where I offer as much practical advice as in my newsletter, so be sure to check it out. You can find the link in the show notes below, where you can also find the links to all my social media accounts and everything else I think you should check out. With that being said, please enjoy the rest of this episode. What do you think is something that most guys get wrong about women?
Wrong about women. They are thinking if they approach us, we will not like them,
Mm-hmm.
or we will say no, or we will not want date or something like
Mhm.
this. But I think they are wrong about it, and they should keep trying, and they
Mhm.
should ask us. They should, they should have confidence. And so, if they have confidence, if they ask us very gently and kindly, we will say yes, probably. Yeah. So they are wrong
Yeah.
with this case. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get approached a lot in London?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah,
Like
yeah.
how often would you say?
Um,
Like
I'm
like not just like someone whistling like or like from far away like oh you're beautiful, but someone actually coming up and being like hey I would like to get to know you. That sort of
okay.
thing.
During the week, I'm working a lot,
Mhm.
but when I go out in London, people try to approach, and they approach, and they want to speak. They want to have. They want connection.
Mhm.
In London, sometimes you can trust people. Sometimes trusting can be hard at the
Mhm.
same time. And so, yeah, I have some approaches in
Mhm.
London when I go out, like especially Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So but mainly at night.
Uh, at night, or yeah, mainly at night actually. Sometimes can be like, especially summer times, can be at park
Mhm.
or something like that. But like winter, yeah, especially during the night, because when I go out during the night, yeah,
But because most of the time you're working, right? During the week you're mainly here in the nursery.
yeah,
So you're not
nursery,
actually meeting many people. Except
yeah,
for if
and
you maybe go to the grocery
yeah,
shop
yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that, right?
During the day, I work a lot, and then I go to gym 3 times a week, and I
Okay.
work hard in at gym, and so I cannot see anyone.
Mm.
So yeah,
Do you ever get approached in a gym?
sometimes, but they the one guy I remember, he comes to me and he asked me, "Oh, can I show you this movement?" And he
The
tried to show
classic.
me something. Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you like it or was it not
Um,
so nice?
at gym, actually, I don't look anyone, like,
Mhm.
because I just trying to do like exercise, and also I
Yeah.
have a trainer, and so we work together.
So you just do exactly what the
Yeah,
trainer says.
exactly. Yeah, what I need to do. I don't go to gym to meet with people,
Yeah.
and so I just go to gym for gym. And so, I said that him, "Oh, thank you so much, but like I'm doing well," and that's it. But yeah, gym is different case for me. Yeah.
Did he continue or did he just stop after that?
He stopped, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, what I see in London, Turkey is different, but in London, when you say someone no, this person understand it.
Mhm.
But yeah, what I like in London. But
Yeah.
in Turkey, if you say no, sometimes they don't understand. They keep doing. They are thinking, okay, she said no, but maybe this is not no. But no
Mhm.
is no. Yeah, man should know it. Yeah.
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 Do you get more approached in Turkey or here?
I think maybe in London, because I think this is cultural as well. In Turkey, we meet with people, our social circle.
Mhm.
This is like friends or something like that. Of course, when I go out in Turkey, like concert or something, people can approach. But I think London is maybe in London people can be more confident if
Yeah.
I compare with
Oh, that's
Turkey.
interesting. I didn't think that actually. I thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
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 Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, this is my
So
experience.
so we have some things that maybe the Turkish guy, in your opinion, Turkish guys can learn from the British guys. What do you think is something that the British guys can learn
Okay.
from the Turkish
Oh,
guys?
okay. Good question. I think Turkish guy should learn from British guy to be more kind
Mhm.
and more nicer and something. I think British guys are kind and maybe nicer than Turkish guy,
Okay.
and British guy should learn from Turkish guy. Um, Turkish guy 100% pay for like first dates, and like of course like people can share, but I think not first dates or first
Mhm.
time. Like Turkish guy always nice with that way, and yeah, they can learn between each other. Yeah.
What do you think it shows about the guy when he pays on the first date?
Okay, first date shouldn't be very expensive,
Mhm.
or like any date shouldn't be very expensive, but especially first date can be like just one wine or
Mhm.
2 glass of wine, and the guy can pay for it. Like that, just like yeah. I'm thinking it shows the guy care about you,
Mhm.
and like this is very strange for me when a guy say, "Oh, we will share the bill." Like, okay, this is just maybe 25 pounds. Why
Mhm.
we will share? Like, next time I will pay for you,
Yeah.
but this time you pay for me. Next time I can pay for you. We can share like that.
Yeah.
A woman can get responsibility like that, but sharing is not good for me. If someone pay for me lunch, I can pay for dinner. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
should think about it.
Yeah.
But
You just want to have him basically show that he cares,
yes,
right?
yes, yes, and also
Yeah.
I should show to him how can I care.
Mhm.
I can pay another date, or like dinner or lunch, or like breakfast or anything.
It's kind of like women are looking for resource potential in
Yeah.
men, right?
Yeah.
That's why they're looking for a competent guy,
Yes.
like intelligent and ambitious and all that, because that's a sign for competence and
Yeah.
that's a sign for resource potential.
Yeah. Because we are looking for a father. If the
Yeah.
guy can't pay a date, how this guy look after my child?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Exactly.
this is very I don't know, very maybe different way
Yeah.
what we think. But I think like that.
Mhm.
Oh, this guy even doesn't want to pay 25 pounds. How this guy will pay for nappies?
Yeah.
How this guy pay for anyway anything? Because the father should look after the child.
Well, he's not willing to share his resources.
Yes.
And that's a big thing in evolution,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because back then, if he didn't share his resources with you and your
Yes.
child, maybe then you and your child will die.
Of course.
So that's
yeah.
why you're looking for a guy like that.
Yes,
Because
of course.
imagine you're pregnant and you have
Yeah.
some other kids already,
Yeah.
and the guy goes hunting because you can't go hunting because you're pregnant.
Yeah.
And then the guy comes home, eats the thing by himself,
Yeah.
and doesn't give you anything.
Of
Then
course.
that's really not good for you. So I think even women who are not consciously looking for someone to have children with
Yeah.
still subconsciously respond to that.
Of course. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's really true. Yeah, and I think man can get some responsibility. Like
Mhm.
we want to see it, and they can get responsibility. They are okay with the bill with 25 pounds, sometimes 50 pounds. They're okay, and they are happy to do it.
Mhm.
And so it shows something for us. Yeah, yeah. If they want to share, of course, I can share. But next time, I'm not sure if I want to see them again because this reason.
Mhm. And I think responsibility is a big thing.
Responsibility is the big thing
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, big thing. Man can get some responsibility because I'm thinking I'm quite responsible person, and so man should be responsible and strong, stronger than me. And
Mhm. When you say you want them to be stronger than you,
yeah,
in what way do you want them to be stronger than
um, getting responsibility and making decision. For example, if someone asks me, "Oh, okay, let's go to dinner." Okay, let's go. Oh, what do you think? Where will we go? You should make decision about it. You don't ask me, and you just tell me, okay, we have booking this restaurant or this anything, and 8 o'clock, I will get you from home, or let's meet the station or somewhere,
Mhm.
and just we want to hear something like that.
Mhm.
They when they ask me like, where will we go? I don't know. You should make decision. You should be strong. Yeah, I want to see someone can make decision.
Mhm.
Or like about, for example, travel. which hotel would you like to stay? We have budget. You can find somewhere about our
Mhm.
budget, or people or man should make decision. I
Mhm.
want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so they should be decisive, and that doesn't mean that if you then have a different opinion, they shouldn't listen to you, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of
No, no,
men
no.
confuse that. Like they hear that and then they think, okay, I'm gonna be decisive,
No,
and then
no, no.
they're like dominating everything, and they're
No,
like,
not like
we gotta
that.
do
No,
this,
no, not
and,
like that.
you know.
No, no,
But
not
it's
like
like
that.
you take the initiative,
Yeah.
and then if she doesn't like it, she will tell you,
Yeah, she will tell
right?
you. Yeah.
But you're basically showing her that you can make decisions,
Of course.
and that's
Of course.
a sign of maturity.
Yeah, of course. I hate like when someone say, "What we will do? What do you think?" Doesn't matter. It is matter. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think later in the relationship, maybe that changes a little
They
bit.
change, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah,
Like you
but
don't need them to do that all the time.
no,
But at
for
the beginning,
yeah, for
you need
beginning,
them to show you that they can do that.
they can do that.
Right.
At least, this person, if we need, this person can get responsibility. This
Mhm.
person can make decision. This person is strong. Like this man is strong, and so we wanna see it. Honestly, yeah. I'm so honest today.
I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah. What do you think about honesty? How important is that?
Honesty is so important. Yeah. I think people should talk from the beginning what they want.
Mhm.
When you approach a woman, you should, if you wanna date, you should tell her what you want, like something casual or some serious relationship. You wanna get some person, and people should be honest with each other all the time. Yeah, from the
Mhm.
beginning. Yeah.
How would you approach the challenge as a man if you want something with a woman, but you feel like if you tell her, it will kill the magic?
Oh, for
Right.
example,
Like, let's say, for example, someone is looking for a relationship,
yeah,
a serious relationship,
yeah,
and he wants to know if she wants the same thing.
yeah,
But he's afraid that if he tells her, I want to have a relationship,
yeah.
she might think, oh, he already wants me to be exclusive with him and we just met.
Yeah.
But all he wants to do is just figure out what she generally wants.
I think in this case he should be honest.
Mhm.
He should tell her I want serious relationship, or she should tell him. And then if some of them doesn't want, that's okay. But they are
Mhm.
honest. If magic is kill from the beginning, magic can kill. But this is beginning,
Mhm.
like for beginning, people should be honest for everything. Otherwise, people will be disappointed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how would you go about telling them? So let's say you have a first date with a guy.
Okay.
And let's say you are telling him what you want. How do you do that?
For example, someone wants a date with me.
Mhm.
I ask them, what are you looking for? And if they say like something serious or something, because I'm looking for something serious. I
Mhm.
don't look for anything casual, or this is not for me. And so if they say I'm looking for something casual, even if I like this person, I don't go to any date, because
Mm.
I'm not looking for something like that.
Yeah.
I cannot waste my time, and so this is just beginning. I just like the person, but it can go.
I just hear a lot of men who are listening to this saying, yeah, but if I tell her, like I did this before, I told her on the first date I'm looking for something serious,
Yeah.
and then she never wanted to see me again. Even though I do think she wanted something serious, but she was thinking I am committing too early to her without knowing her.
They
know?
can say I'm looking for something serious relationship, but let's get get know each other,
Mhm.
and then we will see.
Okay. But
Like
so
they
let's
can
take it
say
slow.
some, they take it slow,
Mhm.
but end of day, I am looking for something serious,
Yeah.
and they should tell to her, like woman actually.
Yeah.
It will not kill the magic, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it will kill the magic, but for the people that you shouldn't have been with anyway,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, of course.
it will kill. I think it will kill the magic with a lot of avoidant people,
Avoidant people.
and that's how you filter them out, right?
Yeah, avoidant people are they don't know themselves, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know they're avoidant, but when they get close, they wanna run away. Like this is very 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 bad for another
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
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 So, what's your advice on getting rid of avoidant people?
My advice is people not for avoidant people. I'm not psychologist, but
Mhm.
I read about psychology a lot, and
Because you want to study psychology
I want
as
to
well,
study
right, in the
psychology.
future.
Yeah. Hopefully next year I will start to
That's
do
amazing.
it. Fingers crossed.
Mhm.
So people should know their attachment style, and they should work on about it. And if they know their attachment style and triggers, and they can know, oh, okay, I wanna go run away
Mhm.
because I like her. Like if they know it, they can work on about it.
Mhm.
If they don't know it, they can believe their excuses, and it will ruin their life.
Mhm. And I think there's a very good book that I would recommend.
Yeah.
It's called Attached. I don't remember the authors right now, but it explains how the attachment styles work, so you can actually see it in yourself,
Yeah.
and you can also see it in the other person. There are even tests in there that you can do for yourself, for the other person, and I think that's extremely useful.
And actually, partners, if they are partners can work on about their attachment style as well. Because if your partner is avoidant,
Mhm.
you can do something for your partner. Or if your partner is anxious, if you know, you can do something about your partner at the same time, and
Yeah.
you can work on together, and which is good. You can grow up together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to jump back a little bit to something we
Yeah.
talked about early.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit more about how you got to having jobs that you really, really like. Because a lot of people, they have jobs
Yeah.
that they're not completely excited about. And I think it often happens when they just do what their parents said that they should do.
Oh yeah.
Did you do what your parents said? Or did you do something else?
No, like, because I made decision very early stage in my life to be teacher. So I was a lucky person because I made decision and I got this. But I think we should enjoy with our job, and if we are not enjoy, we can change our job and
Mhm.
our life, because job is very important for us, important for everything, and so we can enjoy, or we can try to change our career, and this is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are so many jobs out there. So there's
Yeah.
something out there for everyone, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
I find it just really fascinating that you had a job that you really, really liked,
Yeah.
and then you switched to another job that you really, really liked.
Really, really like,
And now
yeah.
you want to study psychology,
Psychology,
because
yeah.
you're very, very interested in that.
Very interesting.
And I
yeah.
wonder how many more times you're going to change in your
Yeah.
life. But like always be successful in everything
Yeah.
and really enjoy it.
You really enjoy
Right?
it. Yeah.
I find that extremely fascinating.
I think this is key. You should find something you really enjoy, you're really interested,
Mhm.
and then you should keep going.
Yeah.
Life will help you if you like something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because if you do something that you enjoy, you automatically spend more time at it and become good at it.
yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then you become better and better and better
Of
at
course.
it, more
yeah.
competent. And that also makes you more attractive. Other people can sense that.
Of
They
course.
can sense that you're not just
Yeah.
surviving, but
yeah.
you're actually living.
Yeah, and when someone meet with you, they can see, okay, this lady really like what she does do. And also, like, when you are an independent woman, which is so important for for life, for everything. So yeah,
It's actually interesting what you say about being an independent woman,
yeah,
because every time I hear that, I have this inner conflict,
yeah,
because I think it's important to be an independent woman
of
and an
course.
independent man as well.
Yes,
But then at the same time, I think sometimes people get stuck in that as well, right?
yes,
So it's like people either get stuck in being codependent,
yeah,
or they get stuck at like trying to be as independent as possible,
yeah.
and then they miss opportunities to actually connect with someone.
For
Right.
what I think, for me, two people should have job, hobbies, and life.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they get together, they will have good relationship
Mhm.
because they have life. And so if they're independent, if they have hobbies, blah blah blah. But I agree with you. Sometimes people are very independent and avoidant at the same time.
Avoidant, yeah.
and then they are thinking, okay, oh, this person is like this. I don't want this person. Let's go another one. They don't work. They don't really work on. They give up very early, and so I think which is not good.
So yeah, I think that's also a big issue with our generation
Yeah.
right now, that we always give up too early.
Too early.
Right.
Too early stage. Yeah.
Why do you think this is so common in our generation?
I think dating apps made it. There is so many options.
Mhm.
People are thinking, oh, I can find better one. If you meet nice person, you can think, oh, okay, if I meet this person, I can meet better person, better one.
Mhm.
But sometimes you don't need to look for better one. You should get this person and you should
Mhm.
build relationship together. I think building relationship is very enjoyable, very good. And yeah, I think people give up because there is
Mhm.
so many options.
Yeah, and it's also not always easy to build a relationship. And our generation seems to be running away from everything that's not easy,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But not easy, but secure. Like for me, I like to be secure.
Mhm.
Like if you have a relationship, you have security at the same time,
Mhm.
and you have best friends, you have partner, you have security, and yeah, I want them. I don't want to try and fail, try and fail, try and fail. This is so tiring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's what we talked about before, right?
Yeah.
The when you make a decision, you're freeing yourself
Yeah.
from all the other decisions that you don't have to take now,
Of course.
right?
And if you make a decision, this is your decision, and you hold your decision.
Mhm.
You don't think about another people, which one is better, which one is worse. This is your decision. You hold your decision. You go on for your decision.
Mhm.
That's it. Yeah. I think this is happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, you can find, well, fulfillment in that, right? And meaning as well, because you're
Yeah.
building something with another person. And you'd be surprised sometimes how much better that person will actually become, and you as well, you grow as well,
Yeah.
but how much better that person will become compared to the people that you compared them with,
Yes.
right?
Of course.
Just because you actually fully focus on that person
Yes.
and yeah, build something nice with that
Build
person.
something together. This,
Right.
I think this is key. And so building
Yeah.
something together. If you invest in a person, this person gonna be your person,
Mhm.
your relationship, and you are investing for your life, your partner's life,
Mhm.
and you are building a life together. So which is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me. And also, like, some women are really thinking about money, and I think, I don't know how comes, but I think women can forget about money or going like luxury restaurants. And what I think, if I cannot afford a luxury restaurant by myself, I cannot expect from my partner to
Mhm.
take me, because I cannot afford without my partner.
Mm.
Why I am expecting from a guy, you know?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we don't need something like that. The relationship is not this, not show off, or not expensive bags, expensive holidays, or expensive restaurants. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that you just said this because we always hear this from the other side, right?
Yeah.
Like guys always hear this from the other side, and then they're like, "Wait, but we are supposed to do so many things,
yeah.
like go to the gym and all of that stuff, and the women are not ever, no one's ever criticizing the women, and like guys get angry about that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I like that you just criticized that part about
Oh,
women, right? I
of
really like that
course.
because earlier we said something similar for
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
that don't go to the gym but expect the woman to look super hot,
Oh yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I think this is the same but the other way around.
Women are thinking like expensive bags from their partner. I
Mhm.
always ask myself, if I afford this bag by myself, if my answer is yes, my partner can buy for me for my birthday because I can afford it. And
Mhm.
so if I cannot, why this person will buy for me?
Mhm.
And this, because this is not my lifestyle. Like, you wanna change your lifestyle with another person, like, this is not good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we did talk about money and so on a lot.
Yeah.
What about looks? How much does it matter for a guy to look good?
Looks is matter, but not that much. Like, looks is better for first sight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you see someone, you can say, "Oh, okay, nice guy," or "hot guy," or something like that. Actually, when you see someone looks good, you are thinking this person is healthy. Actually, you are
Mm.
you are choosing
Yeah.
a father.
Yeah.
You know, healthy. Like,
I mean, that's what it is, right? When someone
Yeah.
looks good, that's a sign for health.
of course, time for health. Like,
Well,
yeah.
that's one of the things it is. It's like a combination of other things as well, but that's one of the signs.
Yeah, one of the sign. Yeah, that's true. And so, for first sight, this is important. Oh, this person should be like looks good. But then you will get used to this look, and this person won't be handsome or beautiful anymore for future,
Mhm.
because you will see another side of this person, not just looking or something. So looks is important, but not that much. Like,
Mhm.
to be healthy or smell,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be clean, and most important, and teeth.
Have you ever been with a guy that has a lot of good qualities,
Yeah.
but he doesn't really look so good?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. A lot of quality. And I had a boyfriend, like, he wasn't look good that much, but we were talking a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and we were able to talk a lot, and many hours and hours, and every subject, and intellectual, like, yeah, it makes me so happy. And he wasn't looked at good. Our relationship was 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and so, but he wasn't looked that good.
And
Yeah.
you didn't mind.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't mind it, because we were happy, and we were talking, we were spending time together, we were going to holidays, or I don't know, he was a caring guy, like,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
it was not that important.
And also, when you get to know someone and you fall in love with them
Yeah.
for their other qualities,
Yeah.
then the things that are not perfect about them,
Yeah.
right? Let's say they have like a very big nose or something like
Yeah.
that.
You won't stay.
Those are usually the things that once you're in love,
Yeah.
you will find cute about them. You will find those things cute
Yeah,
about them
cute
because
about-
that's what makes them special.
Of course. And
Right.
also, we will not look like this for forever. We will get old.
Yeah.
And so, I think looking is important, but not that important. everyone is beautiful and everyone is handsome in a way, like a different way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're about to come to an end,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there is something I want to ask you, which
Yeah.
I think many guys are curious about,
Okay.
which is where should they go to meet women like you?
Oh, okay.
Like where can they find you on an airplane? I don't think most guys have enough money to fly all the time every day.
I'm joking.
but I mean, yeah, we met in the airplane.
yeah,
right?
airplane.
So
yeah.
it is possible to meet people in the airplane, and if you
Yeah.
travel,
Travel.
I mean, yeah, traveling, they will probably meet you because you travel a lot.
Yeah, I travel a lot. That traveling or a coffee shop or
Wait, you don't drink coffee, I think.
like, but I drink tea in the coffee shop.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. We are in England, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Everywhere sell tea for me, and so or like sometimes like can be even bus, you know,
Mhm.
or underground, or can be anywhere actually, because a good quality people are everywhere, and so this is I think keyword is approaching. Don't worry about it. Just
Mhm.
approach and just try, and that's it.
I think that's a good note to end on.
Okay.
Well, I thank you very much for
Thank you.
hosting this podcast in this wonderful space.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see, maybe we can do this in the future again. It would be awesome.
Of course, I would
Yeah.
love to.
Maybe when you come to Colombia, because she already said she's going to come visit me in Colombia.
Yeah, I will be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will do it. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
okay.
very much.
Thank you very much. Bye.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also find the links to my other social media accounts in the show notes below. Besides that, if you would like to go on a deep dive inside my mind, don't forget to sign up for the Outside the Box newsletter. And last but not least, don't forget that no one buys rotten fruit.